How does one man go from coming to America with $500 in his pockets to owning his own business? This is Muhammad Lamin Makalo, and this is his story.
So most people know me as Maxi. So that's my full name, Muhammad Lamin Makalo, and the nickname is just Maxi. I'm originally from West Africa, from the Gambia. I moved here in January of 1988. That's when I moved to the US. And I came here purposefully to go to college. And when I moved here, I came here with $500. By the time I get to my destination in Virginia, I was left with $220. I went to the community college for about 3 years. Then I transferred to Radford University for 1 year. I took a summer class at Virginia Tech. And I took 2 classes, public speaking, and I think another health education class. And I managed to do very well with it. Of course, I got A in both. In high school, I played 3 sports in high school: soccer, basketball, and track. So I decided to pursue what they called exercise science or pre-physical therapy. But at the back of mind, I still have the medical school about it. Engineering was out of the question. I graduated from Eastern University with my master's in public health, came back, and I was hired by the state of North Carolina. What they call disease intervention specialist. So within a year and a half, I was in charge of 14 counties as the regional supervisor for the Raleigh-Durham area and stuff like that, covering 14 counties. So I worked there as a supervisor for about 12 and a half years before I resigned because my son needed attention. When we moved here in 2017, July, that's when I started thinking about this restaurant business because my son was starting to get a little bit older. I'm like, I gotta do something to help him out later on. So that's basically my career, and that's how I started till here. The business was started purposefully for my son, Juma. We have 2 kids, they are twins, Amin and Juma. And Juma has autism. Amina wants to be a doctor, like her mother. Juma has autism since the age of 2.5, and he has severe speech apraxia. It's been a fight for the last, 12 and a half years or so, being in speech therapy. So he has a very hard time saying a complete sentence consistently. So he has a different path or different career path. And we felt like this is a good option for him after high school. And he may never go to college. And he has his own store, he has his own business. He can just continue from here. And at the same time, we want to give opportunity to other people that are in his kind of area because they also need to have some sort of like a work opportunity and be able to grow. I've always been interested in a restaurant business because I went through all my college career. I worked in restaurants for my entire career, and that's how I was able to pay for my tuition. I still have the passion for it, and I felt like it's just the best opportunity. Planning it for 5 years to now we have the perfect point, good location, and just try to help us as much as possible with what I mentioned about Juma and some other special ed kids. So that's the main reason why we do it. So just to give opportunities to the people that have certain limitations. So, so pretty much you have your store, you design any way you want, you sell anything you want. The flexibility is just excellent compared to, for example, if you have McDonald's, you cannot bring like something else and sell. You can sell the Big Mac, but you can bring a Whopper in there and stuff like that, or you can sell pizza in there. So with Quickly, you can bring anything and add to it. The consistency, you have the store, you do it on your own. It doesn't matter. You can add and minus anything that you want. So the flexibility is just excellent. And their products, everything we do, like you've seen, everything we do, we measure of things that go because we wanted to maintain that consistency. Any complaints that comes with this thing doesn't taste right, nothing, zero. So one thing that really catches me right now is the welcoming that we get here in Saline and the area. You never can have a bad review. Those things are going to be just there because you can never make everybody happy. So it doesn't matter what you do, but at least if you look at the overall picture, we really have a very good feedback from the community of what we are doing, what we are accomplishing, and then how we are as a team.